Now, what happens to people is that most of the people in Vedanta, by mistake, they stop at half the point. His journey is not complete. The journey, the world is denied as Satya. Then I go deep inside. I am awareness, I am Sakshi. You come back there. That's called Atma Darshana. Okay. You have seen yourself as consciousness. Is that end of it? No. Then you open your eyes and see the world. So the world which you discarded earlier as Mithya now appears like Satya. It's me only, self only. What we said earlier, Mithya, is again Satya only. Okay, Mithyatva is about the independent existence of the world. Mithyatva is not about not existence of the world. So what happens is when you go inside Atma Darshanam, then when you come outside, it should be Brahma Darshanam, one reality. The inner and outer reality become one. If you just stay at the inner reality, then there will be more of loss of interest. I am not connecting with the world. Okay, everything seems to be like a movie. It's called Sakshi Bhava. But Sakshi Bhava is not the end. Sakshi Bhava is helping you to get over your mental noise. Then that Sakshi has to expand to become the whole world. I am the Brahman, I am the world, I am the universe. So then what will happen? There's a love, pure love. One is Sakshi is detachment, then peace. If you realize real self, there's a peace. But when you look at the world, now the world will become so connected, you will feel so connected, it's full of love because you are the world. That's the other part. So that's why I say Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Satya Darshanam. So what you are speaking of is the first part, Atma Darshanam. It has to come to Brahma Darshanam and it has to come to Satya Darshanam. It has, the duality has to go. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Ji, Prabhu.
You see, the essential, this is where a lot of Vedantic people who are in Vedanta, they miss the point. Vedanta is not about running away from the world. It is getting detached from the world, then finding that I am the world. Atma is the world. It's called Brahma Darshana. So if Brahma Darshana is there, there's a tremendous love, tremendous compassion. And any activity we do will be full of love and compassion. It's not about detachment. Detachment will help you to get rid of your mental impressions, vasanas. The connectivity to the world, whatever I see, is myself only. If I do puja, it's myself only. So that part becomes joyful. It is full of love, full of compassion. So in your case, you have to come back to the world with that understanding, Sarvam Khalida Brahma. Am I making sense to you, what I'm saying?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. There is see, in Vedantic teaching, lot of places where we can get misled. Lot of places where we can derail. Everything we think that, oh, this is what it is. The Vedanta will be completely fulfilled when you are established in full peace, Parashanti, and full love. That full love is called Parabhakti. Feeling connected to everything. And when there is love only, there's the energy in us. When there's love only, there's a force in us to act. When there's compassion and love, our actions will be forceful and meaningful in the world. But those actions will be not with non-doership. There will be no doership there. Earlier, the actions were doership. Now, enlightened actions will be actions of non-doership. There's no sense of I'm doing. But there will be force in that. There will be tremendous energy in that. Are you getting what I'm saying? So when you say, I don't have interest, that means you're not able to connect to that. Connect to the ritual or puja. Earlier, the connection was there. I'm worshipping God. The concept of God was there.
Correct.
Now, it looks like more of an object. It looks like more like a picture, image.
Correct.
Okay, that's because Atma Darshan is happened. I am the Sakshi. Whatever I am Sakshi is observing is unreal, Mithya. But next step of that is the body is Atma, the mind is Atma, the world is Atma, everything is Atma Sarupa. What we have separated out now have to get integrated as a totality. In that integration, there's tremendous love, tremendous joy, tremendous happiness, overflowing energy. That is the reason many of the masters, spiritual masters, or Buddha or Shankara, they live their life with full of energy, bubbling with energy, like a child. They do, but there's no doership. They act without doership. Why they act? Because they see love and connected in the world. I love, the world is myself. Sri Shankaracharya, he is a Mahatmani. Okay. The poems he has composed on Mother, Divine Mother, is so beautiful. Devotion, Vishnu. Okay. He has established temples, Sharda Pita in 4 or 5 places, 4 places for worship. Now, the worship and puja, what you did earlier, takes a different form now. Earlier, the puja was with separation. Now, the puja is with the oneness. You see oneness in that particular aspect. For example, now I am talking to you people, right? Why I am talking to you people? I feel you are not separate from me. I am talking to myself. If I am detached and dispassionate, I will be sitting, what is the class? Nothing. I am full of love for you people, love for you, and I am full of energy because I feel not separate from you. Understand? So Vedanta has 2 parts. Inner journey, where you get rid of all vasanas impressions, this is called Atma Darshana. Then Brahma Darshana. Then outer world. Outer world is one with me. There should be duality, should be completely destroyed. So the duality is destroyed. Then we have an inner journey you do. That's called peace, parashanti, pure peace. Okay, absolute peace. Oh, I am relieved. All sufferings are gone. Okay. The parashanti, if you operate, it becomes parabhakti, pure love. When you see the world, love, compassion will overflow. And when there's love and compassion, the energy will flow. Now you don't see any separation from anybody, anything. That's where non-duality is fulfilled. Non-duality is just not going inside.
Yes, Prabhuji. So that also I have felt like now I never get any hurt. That has gone. I don't have any hatred as such or any grudges which I earlier, of course, used to have. Who said something to me and I used to feel bad about it. So those things have absolutely gone now. I don't feel anything bad about anything. Rather, I started naturally. I mean, like the nature or anything. Suppose I mean, looking at a river or even a cloud. Now I look at those things with a different perspective altogether, and I enjoy all these things now. So what I meant about disinterested was about the rituals, not about other things.
No,
I have started loving other things.
No, rituals are not rituals. See, once the word that ritual, right, is not a ritual. For example, let's say I do a puja. Okay. Right? The puja is a ritual because earlier God is separate from me. Okay. God is separate from me. I am separate. I am suffering, offering something to God. There's a sense of separation. And most of the people, they chant the mantra, they do the puja in a ritualistic way. It's mechanical. That's called ritual.
Correct.
Understand? Now, with jnana, the same ritual becomes alive.
Okay.
Understand? It is not a ritual now. It's an act of love. So when you offer the flower, it is not flower itself. It is myself. That's why the sloka is Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavihi, Brahmagno, Brahmanahutam, Brahmayo Tena Gantavyam, Brahmakam Samadhina. Everything is Brahman. So when I am offering, it's no longer mechanical. Mechanical is called ritual. Now this is an act of love, act of gratitude. Okay. Now whom I am offering? I am offering to existence, which is myself. And what I am offering? Am I offering flower? No. I am offering the energy. Everything is energy form. Okay. Now why I am offering? Earlier you are offering, earlier you were doing something for my own improvement, my family. It's called Kamya Karma. Okay. Now I'm no longer individual. So there's no Kamya Karma for me. Okay. The whole universe belongs to me. That's what is called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Entire universe is my family. Now, whatever actions I am doing is not for myself. The actions are out of love. Actions are out of for love and compassion, and actions are for the totality. And actions are out of love. Now it's not called a ritual at all. Now it's a divine act. Understand? Where there is no understanding, where there is no love, it's called ritual. So let us say you give one flower to your wife. Okay. What are you giving? Just a flower. You are not giving flower actually. You are offering your love in the form of flower. Okay. If you think that, oh, I have to give a flower to my wife, if the other she'll get angry, then you are doing it as a duty. So there's no love in that. What I do it as duty mechanically, it's called ritual. But once that act becomes an act of love, then it is transformed into energy of love. So then whatever you do will be magnificent. Same Tyagaraja sings after enlightenment, sings Rama Bhajan. So beautiful. Melody will be there. The love will be there. Before enlightenment, after enlightenment, there will be a lot of difference in their approach to life. The approach is now every act is filled with love. Every act is filled with compassion. And every act is for the universe, not for the individual. There's a background noise coming from Biplav. Yeah, can you please unmute? Yeah, you on it and talk and then mute it because the noise is coming.
Okay. Yes, Prabhuji. I'm now lots of clarity I have got now.
Right? See, please understand. A ritual means no understanding. My grandfather told me, my father told me, I'll do. Ritual means there's a fear component, there's a duty component. But the same ritual gets transformed an act of love. It will be beautiful. Provided I feel really oneness, connectivity. Are you getting what I'm saying? See, why do you think I'm able to interact with you people? Because I feel connected to you people. I'm not feeling disconnected. I'm feeling one with you. Right? And also maybe the form of puja may change. Earlier we were doing a puja with the arati and keeping flower on the god. Right? Now I'm doing puja and you are the god for me. You people are the god. Through my dana, I'm offering dana to you people, and that is my offering. Puja has got transformed into dana yajna. And there's much more love, force, energy in this. I may not do puja putting a flower on the god's photo, but I'm putting flower of dana to people. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Right? The mode of puja has changed. Earlier I was chanting a mantra and putting a flower and doing arati for a vigraha sculpture. For me, now every living being is God's form. All of you are God's form, my own self. So then what I'm offering you is my love in the form of jnana, my love in the form of time. And I'm much more intense compared to a puja. So I may not be do a puja, formal puja, but what I'm doing is puja. Understand? Don't have a limitation on the understanding of puja. Nothing but act of love and act of seeing God, seeing the self in all. That's called puja. Then whatever action you do is puja. Suppose you give one morsel of food to a beggar. Okay, he's a beggar, he's a poor fellow. Then it's what is called sympathy. But you see the beggar, yourself in the beggar, and offer one morsel of food. That's an act of love, act of compassion. So then what you're seeing is not the beggar, but God in him. That is the real puja, not what you do in the puja room. Are you clear? So that's why the meaning of puja you have to understand. Puja always starts in the puja room. Okay? And all people are taught that puja has to be done in the puja room. So we have a ritual. Get up, so and tie, take a bath, chant some mantra, do puja. Puja is done. Then we close the door. Then we go outside in the world. We get involved in the world. Right? So puja is over for me. Half an hour, 45 minutes. Okay? Really, the puja is not that half an hour, 45 minutes. How you live 23 hours outside that puja room is the puja. So no doubt puja starts in the puja room. But that's more of an education. Gradually, your life becomes a puja. Life becomes an offering. You start seeing God everywhere, every nook and corner. Then love will overflow you. Then what you do is puja. So puja starts in the puja room, but puja ends up in the world. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So overpowering love, overpowering joy, and acts out of that is called puja. Most of the people don't get there, okay? They get stuck somewhere. They don't go to the full-blown realization. The non-duality is not complete until you realize that oneness, love, and peace. And our action should be in tune with that. Head, heart, and hands should work together. So I'm very peaceful, I'm very loving, but my hands don't go and touch the suffering of some person, then hands are not operating. That means still there is a split. Right? Your head, which is logical, heart, which is emotional, and hands, which is action. Suppose your heart is full of love. Okay, your head is full of clarity, Sarvam Brahma, Kalu Brahma. Then hands will naturally move, no? Out of love, compassion. Acts of love will happen, no? Acts of service will happen, no? Right? I'll tell you a story of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda came from America, and people are sitting and waiting and waiting for him to have a darshan. People are in queue, thousands of people. Okay, and 3 days are over, days and nights. Vivekananda is not able to get up. People are coming, pouring in, and he has no food to eat. He didn't take food also, because out of love and compassion, he is meeting everybody. Okay, one watchman was there. He saw this 3 days Vivekananda has not eaten food. Third day he comes and says, Swamiji, can you eat some food? I'll bring food. Then Vivekananda says, please give food from your hand. No, I'm a lower caste person. I can't give. Vivekananda says, whatever you give is food. So Vivekananda did do any Kali Puja or Mother Kali Puja, nothing he did in 3 days. For him, people are God. People are divine. He is awakening the divine divinity in people. The puja has taken a different form. Are you clear? Are you getting what I'm saying? I'll tell you what puja is. Okay. So you take a you take a photo, let us say Shankaracharya, and invoke God in that. Please come. And then we'll offer something to God in this sculpture, right? Statue. Then we'll say Namaste and go. So in a inanimate object, in a non-living object, we'll invoke God. But service is invoking divinity in living beings. Are you understand what I'm saying? So what I am doing now is puja, not a flower, not a flower. I am trying to awaken the divinity in you. For me, you are the living embodiment of God. And why I am doing this? Because I see, I connect with you in terms of love, in terms of, this is my puja. Are you understanding? The puja itself will take a different meaning with jnana. Did I answer your question of ritual and puja?
Yes, Prabhuji, absolutely clear. Thank you.
Right? It's an overpowering love, overpowering joy, overpowering energy which will come if you are still will fully establish non-duality. Okay. Any other questions?
That is a very good topic and very great explanation, Prabhuji. I was in a similar situation. I was following everything disinterested in everything.
That's only half the